Right, Edudzie. On the Attorney General's press release.
Yes, but before I get there, I just want to read paragraph 75.
Okay.
It proceeds. I'll just read. After referring to the essential element of the offense, however, the trial judge did not provide reasons for concluding that a prima facie case had been made against the first appellant based on the element of the offense he set out. To that extent, it is my view that there's no evidence from the record that reveals the critical connection between the facts, the law, and the conclusion reached. I mean, this is significant. Because at all material time, you need to establish, it's logic. The law is supposed to be logical. So that you build the logic and conclude. So the premise must flow and then the conclusion. In this case, at the point you are asking the accused that come and open your defense, the matter was still in the realms of speculation and conjecture. And so in the respective view of the Court of Appeal, the majority, it said, look, the judgment lacked that critical connection. For me, that is very significant. Now, if you look at paragraph 71, this is what it says about Akufo-Addo. Very significant. Interestingly, despite the very clear and unequivocal answers above that an LC was not a payment but a guarantee, Mr. Akufo-Addo later gave a different answer on August 30th, 2022, when he said that per the terms of the contract, payment should be done by LC, and therefore a request for LC to be established meant requesting for payment to be made. My lords, due to the inconsistencies in the record of the evidence of Mr. Akufo-Addo, I consider his later evidence as unreliable and place no weight on it. These are the kinds of people Godfred paraded in his grand agenda to persecute the Honorable Akufo-Addo in order to please Mr. Akufo-Addo. You see, I saw the statement by Mr. Godfred. At the time Godfred uttered this statement, he had not even read the judgment.
Really? No.
Yes. Really? Because the judge, I was in court. He didn't even come to court. He sent one of his attorneys. No, please. It's not by electronic. Yeah. The certification of the judgment was done around 2 p.m. By 12 o'clock, Godfred's statement was already out.
He has a representative in court, didn't he?
No, the judgment was not read, only the summaries.
The summaries.
And such a person has the temerity to refer in the last paragraph, and I want to read. It says, quote, the office of the Attorney General considered the decision of the Court of Appeal grossly unfair to the nation, inimical to the fight against impunity and abuse in office. How dare you, Godfred? This is a man who, contrary to the professional etiquette rules, engages an accused person. And you see, the reason why in the professional rules you are not permitted to engage an accused person unless through the lawyer, more so when he is represented, is that an accused person facing criminal charges is deemed vulnerable. And so the idea that he can even think right has become problematic. So once he has a lawyer on record, and as at the 9th of April, when Godfred placed that call to Mr. Richard Jakpa, he had a lawyer called Mr. Tadiosori. In fact, on the 26th day of March, Mr. Tadiosori came to court and announced to the court that he had been appointed as the lawyer for Richard Jakpa and therefore needed time to study the record. And my lady obliged him. So on the 9th of April, when Godfred placed the call to him, he knew that what he was doing was diabolical. He knew that he was engaging in a misconduct. In fact, if you listen to the audio, he himself suggested to Jakpa that I hope nobody is recording me.
Yes.
It's clear on the audio. And such a discredited, dishonorable Attorney General has the courage to tell the justices of the Court of Appeal that their conduct or their decision is the one that is rather inimical to the nation. Look, in any serious country, with respect, Godfred Dame, please, yes, that is why we are entertaining Godfred. Under no circumstance should Godfred Dame continue in that hallowed, revered office of the Attorney General. In my young age, I have seen Obeda Samoa. I saw Nanado as Attorney General. I saw Papa Wuswan Koma. My own company law lecturer, Ghartey. I saw Marietta. I have never seen this low of an Attorney General than Godfred Dame. But you see, Godfred should remember one thing. He went to the house of Justice Yoni Kulendi. I want to remind him. And solicited the help of Justice Yoni Kulendi to get to his cousin Richie Jakpa. Godfred Dame, after Justice Kulendi called Jakpa, he gave the phone to Godfred Dame. Godfred spoke to Richie Jakpa for 17 minutes at 10:55 p.m. You see, those whose palm kernel have been cracked for them by benevolent spirits must learn to be humble. I have no problem at all if Mr. Godfred Dame says he's going to the Apex Court. That's what he will do. Obviously, I won't expect anything. But I want to remind you something. Richard Jakpa said something in court, that there was a deliberate attempt by the Akufo-Addo administration to sabotage the ambulance deal. It is becoming clear why that was done. I have this document shared by the Honorable Samuel Okuyetu Ablakwa, and I just want to read something to you. In my possession is a payment voucher dated 27 December 2019. It is payment of 32 million Ghana cedis to a company called In-Law Consults and Services. Randy. If you look at the document of incorporation, the director or directors of this In-Law Consults, these are their names: Stephen Okoro, Solomon Okereke. Solomon is also called Okoro. These are two brothers. Stephen Okoro has a daughter with Akufo-Addo's daughter, Jankroma. And so, the whole idea, I submit, to bastardize and put Atufosin on trial was to cook the same ambulance deal for the son-in-law of President Akufo-Addo. In fact, at the time they were giving this contract, they had no demonstrable track record of having engaged in such job. Randy,
is this not a different, unrelated?
No,
issue?
I am connecting. Look, I am connecting. I am providing you a material connection.
Again, you are imputing a motive.
Oh, please, calm down.
Yes, you are still imputing a motive.
Randy, I have with me the Auditor General's report. I just want to read some relevant portions. Then you can refer to my learned friend. If you look at the Auditor General's report, paragraph 75, a company was awarded a contract to supply ambulances, spare parts. That company is called Service Ghana Auto Group Limited. This is what the Auditor General appointed by Akufo-Addo, not Domelebo, found. 75 of the audit report. It's a quote. In addition, records from the Registrar General Department revealed that Service Ghana was registered on 24th April 2020. Therefore, from January to April 2020, when the National Ambulance Service referred maintenance work to Service Ghana, it was not a registered company with the Registrar General's Department. It proceeds. Furthermore, Service Ghana was registered to do business in the sale of motor vehicles, motor vehicle parts and accessories, and not maintenance of vehicles. Thus, Service Ghana did not have the required expertise and skill and labor for the maintenance of the vehicles. The director of this company is the same Stephen Okoro. So the point I am making is that, you see, Randy, the accounts have this saying. I think I've repeated it here. Oh, you of one son.
Oh, so that is what you're trying to establish.
Okay. We of one son. Okay. Your tree appears better than mine.
Sure.
Why should?
Okay.
That's it.